What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz, and I'm back with another video. We will be talking about 5 ways to avoid the coronavirus and 5 ways to remain safe. But with that being said, if you haven't, go ahead and watch my recent video, which is the Smacks or Facts Challenge with my friend Jermaine. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so step 1, which is to sanitize your hands. Do not, I repeat, do not walk around with dirty hands, because when you do, it feeds off, and then everything you touch has germs, and then that could be an easy contraction of you having the virus. It's very important for you to wash and sanitize your hands because you're taking off all the germs, all the bad bacteria, you're washing all that off. And if you don't have hand sanitizer, which most of the stores have ran out, for example, I don't have any hand sanitizer. All the stores have ran out. Every store I go to, they don't have any. So I'm stuck with the only option to wash my hands, which is fine. You do not need hand sanitizer. All you have to do is just continue to wash your hands constantly with soap. Nothing is wrong with using soap. You don't always need hand sanitizer. That's a smart option, but you do not always need hand sanitizer, and it's always good for you to wash your hands to be safe and remain clean. So step 2, stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. If you have to go somewhere, if it's an emergency, then that's understandable. But other than that, stay home. Almost everything is closed. Other than that, other stores that are open are Walmart, Publix, gas stations. But there are restaurants that are open, but they're only doing takeout orders. I'm not saying don't go and get food. I'm just saying to be safe. Because as for me, 95% of the time, I stay home, which I hate, which drives me nuts. But you know, it's for safety, because you never know what can happen, and a lot of people are getting infected with it. So you don't want to be one of those people that contract the virus. And it's always good to, you know, stay home, chill, sit back, lay down, watch a movie, eat with your significant other. There's nothing wrong with staying home, even if I hate it a lot. But it's always good to be safe and to stay home during this time. So, step 3, wear a mask. Wear a mask. It's very important. You cannot get into any corner store or any supermarket without a mask. I have 2 masks. I have one made out of yarn, which is red. As you guys can see, it covers my nose, it covers my mouth. Like, it's very protective. And then also, I also wear gloves. When I go into the supermarkets, because it's you never know what can happen. You don't know if you can contract it. Like, you just never know what can happen. Anything is possible. And also, I have another one. This is a warm fabric. This is very warm, and also, once again, it covers your face. It covers your face. It covers your nose. It covers your mouth. It covers the most important parts. And also, yes, once again, I do wear gloves. That's also important for doorknobs, for sliding doors, for carts. It's always good to wear gloves because you never know what germs is on it. And once again, the mask, it covers your face. It covers everything. It covers everything on your face. Absolutely everything. Now, step 4, wipe all of your door handles. Wipe all of your doors in your house, in your car. Wipe all of them. It doesn't matter if it's just you and your husband or you and your boyfriend. It does not matter. Wipe all of your doors. It's always safe. Even when you have guests, it's always good to wipe down your doors. It's not saying, oh, this person has the virus or this person has the virus. It's just about being safe in general. And it's always good to be safe during this time, because you never know what can happen. And also, you never know when we all can go back to work. You never know what can happen. And I respect those who are still working. Also, those who are working in the hospitals, the nurses, the doctors. I fully respect you guys, you know, for still working during this time. And just wipe all of your doorknobs so that you take away all the germs. Wipe it as much times a day as you can, just to just to know that you're safe and that you don't have anything to worry about, as long as you know you're doing what you need to do to avoid it. And last but not least, step 5, avoid the symptoms. Avoid the symptoms of the virus, which, if I remember, I was told it was fever, sore throat, dizziness, lightheaded. I was told those were some of the symptoms. Avoid those. If you have any of those symptoms, go to the hospital. Go get checked up. It's always good to get checked up once in a while, so you don't, find out later on if you have it or if you don't have it. It's always good to make sure you do not have any of those symptoms, because if you do, then there's a possibility that you might have it. And as of me, no, I have not had those symptoms. I may get a little dizzy maybe from time to time, but it's not nothing major. As long as your symptoms sorry, I missed it up. As long as your symptoms aren't as long as they're not as developed as what's the normal symptom, then you should be fine. But just try to avoid it, so that you don't contract it, that you don't feel for yourself reacting differently, and just be safe, and just know that you're in good hands. And it's always good to get checked up once in a while. Always take medicine if you feel some sort of dizziness. It's just, you never know what can happen. So it's always good to be safe. That'll be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching it with me. I hope you've learned something very important from this video, to stay safe so that you do not contract the virus. Follow the steps, wear your mask, gloves, wipe your doorknobs, avoid the symptoms. Basically do everything in your power to try to avoid this virus. It's very, very, very important. And yes, a lot of people have contracted them, and a lot of people have died. And you don't want to be one of the people who contracts it later on and you don't even know. It's always good to be very, very, very aware and very sure that you're doing what you need to do to make sure that you're not one of those people who contracts it. And remember, people, stay home. Do not go anywhere unless it's an emergency. Do not go anywhere. You can call your friends through the phone. Just don't go anywhere unless it's an emergency. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching my video. Once again, I hope you have taken something very important from this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't, go ahead and watch my latest video, the Smacks to Facts Challenge. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.